Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I'm Dr. Sandhu from Business Management and Research Channel. In this video lecture, you will learn about what are the goals and strategies of logistics. Logistical management shares with supply chain management the ultimate goal of meeting customer requirements. So the first function is coordinating function. Logistics can be viewed as a system of interconnected and interdependent components. There must be full awareness of all system wide effects when improving any part of the system. For many years before advanced logistic management, traffic departments and other divisions were responsible for all aspects of goods movement. Each area had its own management team with its own goals and objectives. Without coordination across all logistics sections, decision made in one functional area may negatively impact performance in others. Some warehouses may need to be relocated to improve efficiency, packing, shipping, and storage, for example. Like supply chain management, logistics necessitates cross functional thinking. As part of global supply chains, cross functional teams are commonplace. Instead of better shipping or more efficient warehouse locations, logistics management aims to increase value in the supply network as measured by customer satisfaction, return on shareholders, and other metrics. Why not reduce delivery cost to meet customer demand for faster service? Customer may not be willing to pay more today to get their computer faster. We can assume that a still warm pizza delivered in under 20 minutes may be worth the extra cost and a tip. So, fast shipping and supply chain management are not ends in themselves but means to start new challenge. Then comes integrating the supply chain. The logistics network must be constructed in series of steps in order to fully integrate the supply chain. While it's possible to take a step back or forward in order to improve the system. This lists lay out the steps in sequential order. The first step is determine where to secure your spot. Determine the locations of all supply chain positions. In order to improve logistics performance, examine the forward and backward supply chain to determine whether different geographic locations could be selected according to relevant concerns like infrastructure, labor regulations, and taxes. Not all countries are equal. Step 2. Implement a successful import export plan. Determine the volume of freight and the number of SKUs, stock keeping units, exported and imported. Make strategic decisions about where to store your inventory. Importing and exporting goods may necessitate deciding which borders to cross and which to avoid, as well as deciding where to store the products in relation to the customer. A war risk surcharge may now be added by some shipping companies when traveling through or near a country experiencing civil unrest or war. Customer proximity and geographic location both have an impact on delivery dates. Step 3: choose a warehouse location. Decide on the ideal number of storage facilities to build out. Take into account the best distance from the market. Determine the best locations for warehouses around the globe. Next step: choose your options for transportation and carriers. Determine the most efficient mode of transportation for connecting suppliers, producers, warehouses, distributors, and customers. Select from a variety of carriers. Selecting the right number of partners is essential. A 4PL or 3PL should be used to manage both forward and backward logistics for the shortest possible time. Consider the knowledge of local market and regulations when selecting logistics partners. Better information can replace physical inventory in different manners. So, boost communication. Discuss plans with suppliers on a regular basis. Work with suppliers. Use HT to coordinate supplier deliveries. Dispose of old stock. Use tools for continuous improvement and discuss trends. Keep track of stock. Track inventory using GPS and barcodes or RFID. Keep inventory moving. Keep inventory in transit can reduce system wide inventory cost. Cross docking is one way to keep inventory moving for as long as possible. Cross docking is one way to keep inventory moving for as long as possible. Cross docking, popularized by Walmart, involves moving incoming shipments directly to outgoing carriers. The transferred inventory may never rest in the warehouse. The more partners in the chain, the more difficult and costly the management. Partner handoffs cost money and time. Many partners means more inventory. A smaller partnership reduces operating cost, cycle time, and inventory cost. But there is a point where you create more problems than you solve. If you remove all partners except your own, you return to early 20th century vertical integration strategy of American automaker Henry Ford. Pooling risk. Pooling risks reduces stockouts by consolidating inventory in centralized warehouses. A reduction in safety stock and the adoption of just in time ordering procedures increases the risk of stockouts. Stockouts become more likely if buying exceeds expectations. Statistically, centralizing inventory reduces the total inventory required to maintain service levels while reducing the risk of stockouts. Large orders from one customer will still be small compared to total supply. Thank you very much. I hope this video lecture will helpful to you to understand the concept. Our next topic will be what is supplier relationship management. So be in touch. Best of luck.